Okay, so I'm going to show you how to update the behavior spreadsheet. First thing we're going to do is you're going to open up the behavior spreadsheet from the link that I gave you. Then we're going to go to Edit Workbook, and we're going to edit it in browser just like you would normally when you're going to put in your data. Then we're going to go up to File, Save As. We're going to download a copy. I'm not going to download a copy because I've already got one going. So you're going to download a copy of it. Once that's done, you're going to open up your downloaded version, and we're going to go to the data entry sheet, and you simply add a name. I already added Melinda and Gabby, so you're going to add that. Gabby's going to be the one that we have to do our charts for, our one chart for, so we're going to go to April, May, because that's brand new, and that is the month that we're in. We're not going to worry about any others. We go up to Insert, our bar graphs, clustered column. Then we're going to place it. Just grab a hold, drag it around, grab the corners, size it to be about the same as the others, and then we want to select the data. When you're selecting data, we're going to have to go to a different page, so you want to click here. That'll minimize. Actually, we're going to put our cursor in there first, then we click to minimize. Then we're going to go back to data entry. We're doing Gabby from 4-1 on. So we're going to click there, and we're going to just pull. And we've got that. And then we press enter. Let's make sure it worked. Yep. We're going to press enter. Then here we're going to go, because we want a horizontal axis, they're going to be our dates. So we're going to click here again, and we're going to highlight our dates. We highlight it all the way up, press enter again, press OK. As you notice, we now have a chart. So we're going to fiddle around up here till you find where it says chart title. Then double click, and we're going to type our name. So we've got Gabby B. If you want, you can change the size. I make it a little bit bigger and bolder. You don't have to do that though. All right, now our next task is to create the target behaviors. So we're going to go all the way out to the end, and we're going to click the plus sign, because I'm going to shut that off first because that's annoying me. We're going to click the plus sign. It put it in a place where I don't want it, so we're just going to grab it. So you just click, grab, and pull, and we're going to take it all the way to the end. You don't have to take it to the end if you don't want to. It's just me. So our first one that we're going to do is going to be Melinda. So we'll do Melinda C, target behavior. Okay. Now what I like to do, so I don't have to do this repeatedly, is first I count out how many target behaviors there are. For Melinda, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I find another kid that has 4 target behaviors. So this one has 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one has 5. Here, no. We got a lot of 5s. Yep. Well, what we're going to do is just take a 5er, and we're going to cut one out. So I just highlight everything, and then I copy it. Go to Melinda's, paste. We have all of this stuff. I'm going to then delete all of this other data that's in here. And I'm going to change these up. So while I'm changing these up, we're just going to pause. You can see I've changed my columns, my target behaviors, so now we're going to get going. What I like to do is, using the mouse pad, by taking my 2 separate fingers, we can change the size by zooming in or zooming out the size of our screen. I like to zoom it out a little bit so that I can then do this work down here a little bit easier. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making the target behavior spreadsheets. So first what we do is we've got from March until April that we have to do down here, and then we've got all of May. So we're going to have to do 2 of these. So put your cursor, put the box right next to where March is going to be, and what we're going to do is we're going to go back up to Insert, to our bar graph, pick our bar graph, move our bar graph over right next to it, resize it, and we're going to select our data. When we're going to select our data, we're going to pick absolutely everything that we have here. So we're going to pick all of our columns, including the dates, and highlight all of them. Now what we're going to do, which is a little bit different, is we're going to label our series. So we're going to label the tops of them. So our first one is assigned area. Our second series is respect. Our third series is complete work. And our fourth series is follow directions. So then we click OK. And as you can see, we don't have our legend there. So we're going to add that. So we go up to Add Chart Element. We're going to click on Legend, put it on the bottom, and you can see it pops right up there. All right. The other thing that we want to do now is we want to go to View, click Elsewhere. We want to freeze this top row so that you can still see the follow directions. You can still see what column you're in the entire time. So we're going to do that. So now for our May, we already added our chart. So we went to Insert, and we went to our graph, and we picked our bar graph, and here it is. Now what we have to do is go to Chart Design, select our data. Our data is going to be this information. We've got our series again. So series 1 is assigned area. Series 2, respect. Series 3, complete work. Series 4, follow directions. Okay. And then again, just like last time, we got to go up to the Add Chart Element. We go to Legend, add that to the bottom, and we're done. Now all I have to do is add Gabby Brockmeyer's, and then this is going to be all updated for you. Now, what you're going to do once you have that done will actually show you in the next slide. So I'm going to pause this and then do the rest, and then we'll come back. And we got to change the chart titles for the different months. So where there is chart title, you just click on it, the chart title itself, double click, it'll highlight everything, and then we've got, since we're doing May, we're just going to put May there, and that's done. Alright, so now we want to upload this. The best way to upload this, we're going to go File, we're going to go Save As. Hopefully this works, so I don't have to do this again. We're going to go to SharePoint. And we're going to pause again. We're going to change the name of this to just BEP Datasheet. We'll put it on SharePoint because it's already there. Should be there. Okay, so we want to save this to our SharePoint. So you'll have, when you click on Save As, you'll have this SharePoint icon. You're going to click Add. Actually, you're going to click Add Place. You're going to click SharePoint, and I'm going to give you the address for in here. I'm going to email it to you. You're just going to put that in, click Next, and I'm going to pause. So now that we've gotten our work done, we're going to click File, Save As. We don't want it to be on my Mac, so normally we'll show you what it looks like. If you'll have this online locations. We're going to click that, online locations. And what I need you to do is to click Add a Place. This is only the first time. You're going to click SharePoint. You're going to put in a web address that I give you, and then you're going to click Next. That will then create this shared documents, HES resources. You're going to click on that. We've got our behavior sheet right there. You can click on that. They'll make sure this name stays the same. And then you click Save. Click Replace. And hopefully it works. And it worked. So that's how you do it. It's going to be a choppy video, but I think you can get the picture. If you need any help, just always send me an email. Thank you.